want to do an intelligence estimate. Maybe be my dysfunctional CIA family. I want to be part 30, but no, probably. Just depending on if I ramble too much, I probably got two. Because I got it. I got it, and it doesn't. This was the thing, it doesn't get, not like, let me see how you say, everyone knows or it's known, because it's like Apocalypse Now, or Heart of Darkness. It has that thing, even for the rule, maybe not, maybe they know, no, they know. It's going to say the ruling class. It's like Georgie Porgy pudding and pie kissed the girls and made them cry. And when the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy runs away. I'd say that when I was a kid. That was coming out like, damn man, I heard that in the second grade, something. Yeah, okay. Or the first grade. Started in the first grade, or I think yeah. Man, they wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole. I didn't get any help. First grade. One kid, I didn't see him again. Under the turtle, he told me, or maybe it goes to the shit, but get any help. And one kid, nothing, and who knows what's going on. Okay. But you know all the stuff I say, Eisenhower, all the Kennedy stuff was planned out in Eisenhower. One thing YouTube fuck with me is like, they always doing fake outs, like Trump's here. To get him on the hook, just work all their shit, work Secret Service, all their shit. Secret Service did 9/11, they're involved with it, and the thing with 9/11, it's, I'll go back to Pol Pot. They did Pol Pot. And once you think it, once you look at it, just go to all that stuff and the whole thing, Nixon bombing, something like 8 months in 73 or something like all through. Drop bombs all around the suburbs of Phnom Penh. What was Phnom Penh, like 3.5 million people or something like that? All the Khmer Rouge, Pol Pot, and all those guys are like 20 people that went to school, like study Foucault in France and Paris, and they come back all radical. They install them in the jungle. That's all. They had mercenaries, CIA mercenaries, working with everything. And set those guys up. Then also through 73, they're blasting the jungle and all the surroundings of Phnom Penh, but they don't do the city. And so you got the other side of the French, and it's the French Civil War anyway. With the generals getting their revenge. Oh, geez, man. Really bad shit. All the drinking coffee. They think of being Phnom Penh and all the French and all the stuff. Having their connection to the jungle, and they're radical, and they got the thing, until all of a sudden, they just bomb the country and get it corralled into military, drafted. It's like Apocalypse Now. That's a peaceful country. And then in 75, it's like boom, or whatever it was, the Americans did a coup. They set a CIA-backed coup in Phnom Penh, the government. They overthrew Prince Sihanouk, I don't know, 75. And so he has to go out to the jungle, and he's with the Khmer Rouge and something like that, blah, 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 right? And so then it's like boom, 75, the Khmer Rouge wins. They come in, they just say, everyone get out of the city. And no one thought they were going to do this and then just do the killing fields and stuff. So they're all taken by surprise. And it was all planned. It was all CIA operation in cahoots with the French. The French, because they went through all of Algeria and stuff. They want to get going. They know all the techniques. They know all the stuff. Oh man, those Algerian guys. Jesus Christ, man. I guess it's 20 years later. They're ready to fucking interrogate the whole damn city and run it through the thing. It's all in a book. And at the end, damn. And they did. And And in the end, it's like it's like the United States with Vietnam. It's really back in the Viet Cong. They come in '79. It's so fucking obvious, man. And fix it the other way and refix the city. And all some kind of thing where they worked with French intelligence and kind of they could do the heavy stuff with all the French-speaking city people. Jesus Christ, right? Tortured out there, whoever lives, and remake it. And that's why hippies go to Cambodia and stuff. At least a little bit ago, Moshe went there. They used to say, and then in my MI6 guys at the temple, they were telling me the psychologist went there, and he passed away. Unless they're lying, they might be lying. But all that weird stuff, they hide out in the jungle like that. That's what they do. Let's look what you made me do. Okay, so here's how it works. And they did 9/11. And that's the mainstream clandestine CIA, weather underground. It's all the leftists, and it's all the morality, the mechanics of the morality. Morality morality has a power. Like, it's appalling. So there's mechanics to it. Like, how can they do that? How could that benefit, or how they could stand it? How they get away with it? Why is it push something? What's the backlash? And how can it be a fucking mainstream thing? It's like all that stuff when they do something, when they do police brutality or drop bombs or do the stuff to Palestinians or whatever crimes in Vietnam, dropping bombs, killing everyone. You always hear, they get away with it. It's just that life. And no, it's like it gets in this other thing where they're appalled by it and it gives them a license to do anything. Just like they had marijuana illegal. So every middle class motherfucker could be like, okay, maybe break the law. Because if it wasn't for that, I grew up in that shit. It would be like, no, you wouldn't. Because then you're gonna it's kind of leads to lying, perjury, or at least not candid, lack of candor, and it's disgusting. So you get there's that whole fucking angle. Because I was in Boston, I know this stuff. It's my kind of estimate. I was around Revolution Books and a little bit of that and things, and Lucy Parsons Center. If they're in the Central Square, then they move out to JP. Just like whenever fucking one else, our friends are going to JP. Weird. Because that's and doing all the Turkey. This. Yeah, it makes sense, and all that Cambodia stuff then makes sense. And all the, the bombing, all the stuff. It was never some fail. It was never flailing and failing. Ever, it's a lie. And that's why they opened up Vietnam like 10 years after the war, or whatever the hell. Jesus, and that's why they're all in Cambodia, and that's why it's not a disaster. They remade it. It's like Jesus. They exterminated it out and worked it and did a thing. And you got that Khmer Rouge, it's just these fucking university students at the top. And so it's all mercenaries and God knows why. Working stuff from China. If that is or that's not. Damn, man. And so they're lying. Everyone's lying. Noam Chomsky knows he's a fucking liar. Everyone's a liar. Norman Finkelstein and Dershowitz are working together. Nothing's true. There's no intellectual anything. Once it gets, and maybe they keep it uncertain. I don't know. I look on the YouTube. It's all a joke. I don't think there is anything. What would it be? And you see some of it. Norman Finkelstein. I know that. That's what that is. And so that's what they're doing, and that's their big What's their thing? Oh man, all through the 50s, and the 40s, oh my god, it was gay. They had the word gay. You said they were so dumb, they don't even know what's going on. Oh my god, these two guys slip out and it's that. And we're so smart now, and they're so, how did they not know, or someone did know? And that's what it is. Or this inner thing with 9/11. And the whole thing. Now they do it right in front of you. They burned up Maui, okay, then they burn up Los Angeles. And you see all the real estate. They did that, man. Whole shit, helicopter going into the airplane, the first couple weeks of Trump's here, the whole thing has to be in Secret Service, and that's why it's God, man. That's what it is. And so all the stuff I'm seeing here, they got people running around all over Florida. They just run around the parking lot. It's all the real estate. They're mostly just running around, and they can speculate on real estate, and they rip off Social Security, all the insurance, all the medical stuff, and all the stuff is just sucking money out of it. Fast social engineering. All the trafficking stuff was always social engineering, and it's all the way. It's all broad base, and then they'll do like Epstein fake out to make it look at like it's that kind of thing, and it's not. It's not even the blackmail. It's like, and it's not even. It's like controlling everyone. They're working everyone. They work people. They get just like networking. And when you're here, maybe people know, I don't know. Shit, man. And the Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy Jr., he's with autism and everything, it's all this medical stuff in food, just stuff that tweaks you, goes one way or the other, and the hospitals do shit. It's all like the Tuskegee Airmen, right? That's what it is, Tuskegee. Wait, yeah. Getting messed around with, experimented on, who knows what, or you'd be barking up the wrong tree. Man, and they always had the news media. But it's not like just one side. I mean, it's like other, oppositional stuff. It's like a Cold War. Yeah, it totally makes sense that way too. And then Trump goes to meet, goes to Vietnam to meet the North Korean guy. They act like that trip's a big fail, but they probably talk some good stuff. Like that. Man. Sprinklers turned off. God, they're fucking just lying. Everything. There's no real protests. I wish I had more pictures from back then. But Kim Wilde used to sing a song. Cambodia. Cambodia. I wonder about all that shit. Man. Oh shit, man. Out in the fucking jungle and shit, right? Oh man. Those fucking liars, right? That was the CIA. Where the French, they don't get to have Algeria. Jesus, right? French-speaking interrogators, right? Everyone out of the city. That was a real city. That was the city of Southeast Asia, right? As one thing said, oh my fucking God. Is it 3.5 million? Jeez, was it? Fuck. Oh shit, right? So it's that. God. Yeah, it is Heart of Darkness, Apocalypse Now. Yeah, like Pol Pot did it, right? Come on. These guys went over it. Alright. I was at the thrift store like last night, yesterday. Today's like early Monday morning. So the sun's gonna come out a little bit. Like man. Yeah, so I was bitching like how they do Jewish girls too. Fuck them over, beat them, kill them. It is, man. They did that. That whatever October, fucking whatever thing that the Gaza thing, that was like orchestrated. That was planned. And they had people in that festival, in the raves, that were working it. And they worked. Hey, just think about it. All the skinny girls, right? And they're thinking about it. These skinny girls, they throw them on the back of the motorcycle. And they also may be healthy, but real skinny. Or the idea of it. You know, and it's like Daily Mail's calling them a whore and stuff. And like they're, so I was saying, I started to rant, like, it's like, what is it, 7 in the morning, sun comes up and they're dancing. They just want to dance or something. They got issues. Look like that. It's like, come on. And then, so then they're getting set up. They were getting set up, man, and oh fuck. See, you know that movie? Okay, so my lawyer won't even fucking. My wife sent an email. He won't even fucking respond. He acts like he didn't get the email. It's off his damn website, right? My lawyer in Boston, and I realized. Oh man, back when he was doing us, he got some good stuff. And he just says, wait, he waits, wait and watch, wait. He knew what he was doing too. But he's like, he said, my daughter is proud of you. And I thought it's something, I don't know, he just tells about is what I have to do, going through all this stuff, getting all oppressed. With my sign in the window and all the other stuff, we get thing coming after us, and I'm thinking she's some college girl, some something. Now I realize, oh Jesus, the last name. And I think I know, like I know her. I mean, it's like she knows me. And that's one. And I was gonna say that, you know, the movie, The Sweet Hereafter. right? So he's that lawyer. Kind of, but it doesn't, not all the way. It has a happy ending. That lawyer going through all that shit with a happy fucking ending, and these same motherfuckers did it too. Because she was going to Egypt. Like, this is back when you could. God, I guess maybe early 90s, when it would be. Yeah, maybe early 90s, very early, something like that. Something happened, like she went to, to Egypt. You go to visit Egypt still, and then go to Gaza from there. Maybe something like that, or you go around to Jordan and you go to the West Bank or something like that, but you could go to hang out in those other countries. And they did. And that's a setup. That's MI6. That's what I call the shit. Dope Incorporated. Getting her all fucked up. Man, she was struggling. She was gonna live. She lived. She lives. She lives. Damn, man. So that's what they do. I was in Alston at the Free Store that's upstairs at the when they used to have it at that co-op that was out in Alston. And that's something. That's out near the old temple. And that's all that, everything, CIA, everything, man. So I was up there at the Free Store, and this really nice girl came. She's really beautiful. She said she'd been in the Israel Army, and they're all nice. They don't tell you your shit. They're all kinds of stuff. It's cool. She was really cool. And she's telling me about that. And they sent her, too. And it's like, now look, fuck, man. Because they did that. They have all the tunnels. The West has all the tunnels. And who knows what. Or what. One side or the other. And they act like they got their little thing. Oh, we're so appalling. But, we got our own little group thing. Even though it's like, what the hell? We wouldn't do that. And the whole thing we can do atrocities because that thing we don't do. So we'll go drop a ton of napalm so you don't stub your toe or something. But then you find out like they did, or there's something. Maybe God, and they just do this, all that stuff they're doing, like in Gaza, everything. It's not just the thing that's doing. It's not just them doing it cold, and they want everyone to be, don't say we're bad. It's like they work it because they are the other side. They're all the opposition. They run it all, and they're all like the militant. This is so appalling. And they never let go. They had Pol Pot, CIA, everything. It is the Weather Underground, CIA Weather Underground. French interrogators back then. Can you fucking imagine? 20 years off of Algeria. Those guys are fucking geniuses. And they go like, Pol Pot, man. They go and they have everyone pictures and files. Oh, come on, man. You know where that shit's going. And they worked it. They probably remade society. Burn it and, have communism. Now it's like CIA remade. CIA with their French guys. French Algeria interrogator torturers. Like, remake Cambodia. Never expect it, right? And the whole thing. Nothing you can do. So it's just more of that. It's all fake out. All the stuff, all that time running around out in the woods like communists. It was all the setup. All Cuba's just dirty as shit. Acting like they're going to go in the jungle like Che. All that stuff is just a fake out. a lie. The Soviet Union just negotiated away. They can't do anything. Or they're holding their position, but they fucking know. Everything deadened in the jungle. Fucking jungle's always been the CIA. All that shit. It's not like some other thing. Or like struggle of one power with factions of the West to fight over. Damn. Yeah, that's why Pol Pot, he just stays in the jungle. They don't even haul him out. They keep him in there for a long time. I think he died in his bed or something, didn't he? You go visit him out, way out in the jungle and see him in a tent. Man. So yeah, that's what that is, and it's like, it is the shit. Then you can, okay, the shit I said about the Kennedys, that's the worst, right? I mean, that's the most, like the family, the what's his fuck, the guy who goes in the water from his airplane, and it's like, wait, how, what? Or, how does it get to that, or things and why? But that would make sense. You have these atrocities, and like, it's like, usually, like we're taught, like they have atrocities. They just drop napalm, or they do Palestine. It's like, ooh. And you think, okay, you don't listen, and morally shame, you can finger wag, and it's like, like they win, or it's like something, oh, you're done with that, or you could just say, but no, there's this whole other thing where, like what I'm saying now, where you just say, hey, look at this, chicken's coming home to roost. It's a thing, or you got played. It's all the way. Jeez, you got taught to accept that. You accept that. And that's 9/11 right there. All that stuff about where, like, it's so like, oh man, the government would never do 9/11. They drop, like napalm all these kids and do Palestine. They have to do all this other shit. It's like, but they wouldn't do 9/11 because that's their own thing and something. And no, it isn't. And that's another thing. They'll turn around and take that and sell it to foreign intelligence agencies. Say, look what we got to do. Look what we're doing. No, at least we're not. No, it's not just because it's you. We're doing, they do it to themselves. They're doing it to their own country, right? And that's why I say some of these people, like, they do the appalling shit. Alec Baldwin. Maybe, doesn't that make sense? For people in the know, and then it's like, look, give it, you gotta think, they're not just shitting you. It's not like, oh man, it's crazy times, right? Might not believe it, but it's like, and maybe there's some explanation. Because the 9/11 stuff, I get that from watching, being up there, and then seeing those pictures that I put online, and what it means to me. It is kind of a thing, but it probably, yeah, it is. Oh shit, man. It's not like it's so hidden. Oh my god, yeah, because I know those people too. Shit. And so they were like, there's some badass shit, because that goes back. In their Revolution book, say Bob Vakian's over in France. It's probably not a joke. It ain't just a joke. He's like there. You physically cannot extract him. It's like Vichy France. You can't, like even everyone. Damn, man. Work all the shit, and that's why you have the shiny path, because they're doing the same shit they did with Pol Pot or whatever. Not just say something bad about them, but like it's some hardcore thing, and it doesn't go all the way, or goes to kind of peters out. But they might not know how it's going to go when it's going. And you have Bob Vakin in France, and that's not just some joke shit. And that thing where they have students, like where they do intellectual studies of communism and all the stuff, like in France or wherever it has to be, and you have real shit that goes on in some jungle somewhere, and it mixes. Because I couldn't do any of this if I wasn't a Marxist-Leninist, if I didn't have that outlook and that analysis. I gotta get Colby's paper, like his term paper about the Spanish Civil War. Damn, man. Damn, man. So yeah, it goes to the PKK, and then they gotta go to Islamic State. Okay. Man, doesn't the vice president wear some of that dog face, right? They all wear dog face, or they were for a while, and they look like Gravy Train. Remember some ISIS soldiers? They wear fake dog face, just like what's his fuck does a little bit. They slip it in, they wear it, like Elon Musk does this thing. He makes gay face with he frowns with gay face, goes around, and Trump just comes flat out. He's just like in clown face. I mean, that's not even. It's like right there. He's not pretending it's not. Damn. Now who was that? I didn't put that up. Who was that? I said, okay, they told me to stay there at the West End, sit there and watch. And just watch. Who was that? Talking about who is that? Who's my guy? Who is he from? I say Roy Cohn. I say he's from New York City. He's like Greg, yeah, with his shaved legs and stuff. And who's that? Where'd that come from? See, I never say it. The thing, I forgot about it anyway. However that shit is. It's all the Red Sea. It's all the Red Sea. The whole fucking thing. It's Saudi Arabia. Just like a great big pussy. Just waiting to be fucked. Like, when you got along the Red Sea, it's just endless sunlight and salt water. This one thing said that. Endless land, like, hundreds of miles by hundreds of miles. Endless land and sunlight and salt water. What could you do with that? It's like, God, man. It's going to be all along the Red Sea. The Houthis are like, come on, they're not even hiding it, man. Chief Officer Barnes, you watch their press conferences. The guy is so cool. Chief Officer Barnes, right?